Hello, my friend. Welcome back to Chicquette. Let's talk about something that we all think about during the holidays. How to enjoy the celebrations without feeling heavy or overindulging. So whether you've tried intermittent fasting before or you're currently practicing it, but you find it hard to stick with, or you just don't want to pack on the extra pounds this season, the holidays can feel like a challenge. The food, the gatherings, the constant temptations, it's enough to throw anyone off track. But here's the thing, you don't have to feel restricted to stay balanced. You can enjoy the festivities and still feel good both during and after the holidays. So if you've ever ended a holiday meal feeling stuffed or sluggish or even regretful, having to hide your tummy perhaps, I know I used to strategically bring a jacket to cover up. Trust me, I've been there and I know exactly how it feels. It's especially frustrating when you've been trying to eat mindfully, only to feel like one day has undone all your hard work. So today I'm sharing simple, practical tips that have helped me stay on track with my routine, tips that will help you navigate to the holiday season while staying in control of your goals, enjoying the festivities, and feeling great afterwards. Let's get started. This year, I've started using a new tactic, preparing my body before an event. So whether it's a holiday, a vacation, or a trip that disrupts my usual routine, a little preparation goes a long way. It doesn't have to be anything drastic, just small, intentional changes that set you up for success. So for example, you might eat clean for a week beforehand or extend your fasting window by a couple of hours the day before. It could mean tweaking the menu to include healthier options as well, like dishes high in fiber and lean protein, or even shopping for healthier desserts. So one of my favorite finds is at a store near Boston called Wegmans. They make these incredible no sugar pies using real fruit, nothing frozen, and they taste amazing. Now, while I love baking my own treats during the year, I make it a point to stop by and pick up a variety of these pies for the holidays. They're healthier and everyone loves them, including me. So little changes like these make indulging feel guilt-free and keep me on track without missing out. Here's the mindset that changed everything for me. I'm the boss of my plate. What goes on it, how much, and what I eat, it's my call. And during the holidays, it's especially important to remind yourself of that. You don't need to let anyone's comments or helpful suggestions dictate your choices. If someone starts in, let them talk, smile politely, and gracefully change the subject. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Your plate, your rules. And honestly, it's so much easier when you're just answering to yourself. No peer pressure, no guilt, just doing what feels good for you. So remember, you're the boss. Whether you're sticking to your fasting window or deciding to indulge, own your choices and enjoy the holiday on your terms. You got this. One great way to enjoy the holiday meal without overindulging is to adjust your eating window or just the timing of your meals for the day. So for example, if you're practicing intermittent fasting and normally you eat from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., you could push it from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. to include a later dinner. That way you stay in sync with your family's schedule and still stick to your goals. If you're hosting, here's my personal favorite strategy. Have the main meal at lunchtime. I do this for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and it's a total game changer. First, it aligns with my eating window, so I don't have to adjust my schedule at all. Second, I get to prepare everything fresh in the morning and have it all ready by noon, leaving me with half a day outside the kitchen to actually enjoy the holiday. Third, I feel so much better. I can digest throughout the afternoon without feeling bloated or uncomfortable in the evening. And let's be honest, room temperature leftovers right after lunch, so much better than next day's reheated ones. But if you're not hosting, you might need to adjust. You can't expect someone else to plan their holiday meal around your routine. In those cases, go with the flow, make the best choices that you can, and remember, it's just one day. Now let's talk about portions. It's so easy to overdo it with all the amazing options on the table. I've definitely fallen into that just one more bite trap, only to feel stuffed and uncomfortable afterwards. And here's what works for me. Treat the meal like a tasting menu. Start with smaller portions of everything you really want to try. This way, you get to enjoy all the variety without the regret later. Another trick is to fully serve yourself everything at once, because visualizing your plate helps you keep track of how much you're eating. When we constantly refill, it can quickly add up without even realizing it. And don't forget, slow down. Take your time to savor each bite. Eating slower not only makes the food taste better, but also helps you recognize when you're satisfied so you don't overeat. Hydration might not be as exciting as pumpkin pie, but it's essential. Start your day with a big glass of water and keep sipping throughout the day. Staying hydrated helps curb hunger and keeps you feeling good. A lot of times we eat because we're thirsty, not because we're hungry. When it's time to eat, focus on foods that will keep you satisfied longer. Think protein, healthy fats, and fiber. For example, turkey, roasted veggies, and a small serving of your favorite side dish are a great combination. And now the tip you've probably been waiting for. The most important thing is that the holidays are meant to be enjoyed. If you step outside your visual routine or indulge in an extra serving of dessert, don't let the guilt creep in. One day won't derail your progress, and you can always reset the next day. I've learned that being too rigid during the holidays takes away from the joy of the occasion. So, whether you stick to your plan or decide to loosen the reins, the key is to listen to your body and make choices that feel good for you. The holidays are a time to reset and really connect with ourselves and the people we love. After the meal, one of my favorite things to do is go for a short walk. It doesn't have to be a marathon, just a stroll around the block or play with the kids. That works wonders as well. It helps with digestion and also gets rid of all that heavy, sluggish feeling after a big meal. If you're hosting, even setting the table or tidying up can be a great way to stay lightly active throughout the day. And feel free to remove the plate from in front of you once you're done. This will also help you from overeating. Now, here's a quick recap. Prepare, prepare, prepare. Then remember that you are the boss of your plate. Adjust your eating window or meal timing to fit your holiday plans if you can. Serve smaller portions to enjoy the variety without overdoing it. Stay hydrated and focus on nutrient-dense foods. Give yourself grace. It's about balance, not perfection. And don't forget, a little bit of movement after the meal can make you feel so much better. If you're curious about intermittent fasting or just starting to explore it, don't worry, more specific videos on getting started and making it work are coming soon. I have a free guide on how to kickstart intermittent fasting using the 16-8 method that I use. Go to womenofhighvalue.com/startif. I definitely recommend starting after the holidays so that you can avoid the pressure of conforming to everyone else's eating habits. The holidays are the perfect time to fill your home with warmth and aroma of fresh baked treats and home-cooked meals. That said, there's nothing worse than kicking off the new year with those extra 5 pounds from December indulgences. Just remember that intermittent fasting is a lifestyle, and those holiday feasts are just one day, not the entire festive season. Coming up, I'm sharing how weight fluctuation pushed me to finally start intermittent fasting. I'll see you there next.